Yeah, I should go back and kill that damn Marion Blakely. She's a complete monster. Alright, let's go have a drink. Ellie. I don't know how much drink would wipe that away. There's not enough alcohol in the entire universe. Hey.
Watch your step. Von Hoffman sees everything.
Okay, Von Hoffman's the least of my worries. I always see her and I like to talk to her. Hey.
You're not gonna believe this, but Leonora paid her tab and told me she won't be coming back. I'll miss her, but she deserves a classier joint anyway. I don't know what you told her, but whatever it was, I'm guessing she needed to hear it.
Oh, you don't
Have a
look
round on
happy.
me.
Thanks. What do you...
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say Adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
You got it, bub.
I'm gonna look around.
Good. I've got paying customers.
Let's go. Let's just not ruin her entire life. Alright, Leonora's there. Oh, Leonora was there. Whoops.
You here for salvage or merchandise?
Neither. Roscoe.
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings?
I want to ask you something.
Sure, I'm an open book.
Who's Deal Lucky?
Nice enough guy. Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually work for the board, rooting out dissidents and the like. Lucky, though, he was freelance. Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages.
Lex sent me his arm in the mail. Did she tell you that?
No, but I'd wager Lex does a lot of weird shit she doesn't tell anyone about. That's the sublight way. Gotta say, though, mailing a stranger some dead guy's arm probably tops the list. At least I'd hope so.
Spacer's Choice won't let you leave Gorgon till you deliver the recordings.
Oh, I've tried. Make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with sublight folks. But the board's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract.
I don't care what it's like in its heyday. Alright, never mind.
Not a problem.
Here.
Well, I'll be damned. Now I can finally get off this rock and go home. I know it's not much, but take the last of my bits. You've earned every single one, friend.
Now, why don't you go through your pockets and see what you can find? Did you know Georgie was interviewing Olivia Ambrose on her own?
She couldn't have been. We were together all the time. Except, oh shit, my weekly calls with headquarters. What could she even want to ask Olivia Ambrose about? Doesn't make sense.
Production details, other blah blah blah.
Good fucking law. Headquarters would kill me if they knew. Right after they killed her. Hell, being stuck here might have been the only thing keeping me alive.
Is there something going on between you and Georgie?
No, I mean...
Of course there was.
I don't know.
Don't lie.
Sometimes it seemed like there could be, when we were servicing the phonographs, or sharing a beer, but... who'd be interested in some forgotten old bastard like me?
Yeah. What is that? Yeah, I don't really care.
Huh, fair enough. Cheers to not giving a shit about my love life.
Yeah.
Any other horrible truths you want to reveal to me?
Anyway.
Listen, I appreciate you telling me what happened with those recordings, but... I need some time to think. Got a lot to process.
You do that, buddy.
Yeah, I'll just... Yeah. See you around.
Whatever. Let's get out of here. I don't know. I try to turn that thing in. Let's get the hell out of here. Only good person is you?
As soon as I sober up, I'm heading back to the ruins.
No, don't do that. And Lex, we're gone.
No, the drinks aren't watered down. Don't know why everyone keeps asking.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a look around. You take care.
Be seeing you.
Nice meeting you. We're out of here, guys. All right. Yeah. It's probably best we don't tell Lex or anybody. God help him.
Any trouble I should know about?
More than you ever want to know.
Watch yourself out there.
That guy has no idea. Help the chairman, Minister Clark, do what? I hope we're able to get off this rock, man. Damn, I always do that. What do you think the odds of us getting off? Probably not too good. Alright, let's go. I try to give that to... I don't understand what happened there. Wait. He was in wait status. Well.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Of course we are.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I think it's time to tell me the truth, Minnie.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Red tape of command. Right.
Hello again, little weasel.
Hey, what's
I
up?
must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Oh, what a shock. It's Olivia. So you do want to put the Gorgon facility on lockdown.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you.
You gravely
You
underestimated
were
my
smart
team.
to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
You told me she was dead.
I thought she was. Whoever thought a lone scientist could survive for 5 years on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit.
Let me...
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrenatime must never be revived.
You're damn right it can't. During time create marauders.
Adrenatime didn't create marauders. Mismanagement did.
Don't be a damn fool.
By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
And in spite of it, deranged, irresponsible researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
No, we're not. After all I've seen, absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Do you think that's all it takes?
Trust me, that's plenty. Mother never let me near the family business, but she taught me how not to manage a team. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
That's completely insane. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Is it? I'll tell you what's insane.
Okay.
Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help.
Are you insane?
Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Drugs? Drugs are the best you can do?
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
No.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
No. 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 Do you have you have no idea the challenges you face.
Enlighten me. You've seen Gorgon up close. So tell me, what exactly is so insurmountable that we shouldn't even try?
A new formula has to be tested in people. Lots of people. For a long time. Yeah, you know what? The chemists tried to perfect the formula for years and drove them mad.
Precisely. Compound X gets into everything. Air, water, food. Over time, you and everyone you work with will suffer its effects.
Right.
You will watch the people you love become monsters.
Yeah.
Progress demands sacrifice.
No.
We are in the middle of a crisis that will tear this colony apart. And you two are splitting hairs. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Adrenatime's just a stimulant. What good can you think that can do?
With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity
No,
orders of magnitude
no,
above ordinary
no,
stems
no,
and risk
no.
none of the harmful side effects.
No, you're
Imagine
insane.
if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No.
No. This is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed. Razed to the ground. It's the only way.
Yeah. After everything, yeah, it has to be raised to the ground. The project complex, I don't want to kill everyone. Project was chaos, doesn't deserve a second chance.
That was Mother's doing. When the research didn't live up to her expectations, she shut it down.
No.
Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
Because it does to me. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor.
I'm not doing it.
Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
No, it's not. You're insane. What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena time for good.
Alright, I'll do whatever it takes. Well, Minnie would never allow that.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet.
Right.
You've survived this long. You have to be more.
I am.
She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
I know she's still your daughter.
Captain,
What do we do?
in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile.
Oh, crap.
Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
I'm not working for you now, Minnie. Okay, restore power to the Dream Time synthesizer. Activate the NDA protocol. Okay, well, that's crazy. Crap. Well.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it.
You guys are still talking about
You're
that?
in control here, Harbaugh, not the gun.
Okay.
Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. Just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it.
Right. Okay. Right. I just thought about it. I left her gun there. Doggone it. I left that gun called Doctor's Orders. Ellie? Where the hell did you go? Oh. Hey, Doc.
Something on your mind?
Yeah.
And I thought my mother was a handful. This job has gotten messy.
Okay, what do you think about the Dreamtime project?
Hey, you're the captain because you're the one who has to think about this stuff.
Come on,
I'm
Doc.
just along for the ride.
Doc, come on. All right. Come on, I know you've thought about this.
You know I'm not one to pass up a good payday. But after everything we've seen, handing Gorgon back to Spacer's Choice doesn't sit right.
Yeah, we're not doing
Dr.
that.
Ambrose may be almost as crazy as Phineas, but she may be right, too.
You really have changed, Del.
If you say so.
Come
You
on.
still took the last zero-G brew from the fridge and didn't buy more. What's on your mind?
All right.
Sure. Something on your mind?
Nope. Thanks, Doc. I guess if she wanted to be captain, she'd have her own ship. She would have bought her own ship by now. She's a bloody doctor. I mean, she's got money. She got the insurance policy. Alright, well, no one's gonna make a decision for me. Hey.
Hey, Cap. I wish I could set this entire asteroid ablaze. No amount of booze is ever gonna chase the sight of a meat cube from my memory.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Want to see that again.
I think I'm going to be seeing it for the rest of my life, Cap. I've seen animals tearing one another apart. I've shot folks.
That's
been
awful.
shot by folks. I once saw Cat Malin shove an assassin into a sulfur pool. He dissolved.
Ugh.
But those weren't choices. Mana pillars don't give you moral options. What went on in those labs, the suffering they caused, they chose it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. All for working
Yeah.
this job.
You know, back when Monarch was abandoned, I sort of understood. I hated it, but I accepted it. There's a certain kind of consistency to the board's decision-making.
Not anymore.
It's about the bottom line. People are just resources with costs and yields. So I used to think, well, if they're leaving Monarch, maybe they need the resources to build better elsewhere.
Yeah, now you know better.
Yeah, they spent the money on diet fucking toothpaste. Ain't no hope left in this colony, Captain. Not while the board's still intact.
That's why we're toppling.
Good. I don't know what comes after that. I ain't exactly an expert on building a government. But if places like Gorgon are possible here, we can do better than that at least. Hey, thanks for talking.
Sure.
It helps.
Alright. But don't shoot me.
Something busted, Captain?
That's not Gorgon.
Can't help wondering if we're doing the right thing. For us, the Ambroses, or even Halcyon.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe there's some way we can get them to work together and fix this.
What do you think we should do about
Ain't no good can come out of turning that machine back on, Captain.
Right.
Not after what we seen here. Even with Miss Minnie at the helm, how can we be sure Spacer's Choice doesn't do Adrenatime all over again, but worse? Dr. Ambrose means to make certain they can't even try. I know she ain't exactly a nice lady, and it's her fault the colony's even in this mess in the first place. But she means to stop the hurt she caused. We gotta help her try.
Alright. You're right. You can't let Space Force get the hand on that machine.
I knew you'd understand, Captain. Whatever good or bad you've done, your heart's always been with Halcyon. Folks in Edgewater work themselves to nubs for Spacer's Choice, and not a single thing got better for it. It's the board that's keeping Halcyon from working right. A better drug ain't gonna make them stop.
That's true.
Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. Ain't many folks have ever done that for me.
Of course. Alright, so we know where my crew stands.
Good to see you, boss.
Gorgon.
Looks like you got a big decision to make. But I guess that's why you're the boss.
Alright, what do you think we should do?
I'm glad you asked, because that's an easy one. Project Gorgon was a mistake, and it needs to be destroyed.
I'm surprised not supporting Minnie Ambrose.
I was wrong about Miss Ambrose.
Yeah,
I thought she was different.
she's not.
Turns out she's just like any other wealthy elite. Miss Ambrose thinks she's doing right by the common worker. But she never hauled boxes for a couple bits a day. Or slept alone in a cargo hold, or had to eat salt tuna. Probably.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Anytime, boss.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope. We'll talk later. Alright, so there it is. We are going to go see Miss Minnie and take care of her, but that will be in our next exciting episode. She's got to know we're coming for her. Ada?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Alright.
I'll be here.
So, that's it. We'll be going to see her. Yeah.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Oh, thanks. Well, we have to go see Minnie. And, we'll keep from killing her. Yeah, I'm not... How did that get there? What the... What the... What the hell? How did that get there? I've never seen that camera before. Well, okay, so there you have it. That is nearly the end of the Peril on Gorgon. But things are getting stranger around here. I've got a camera in my cabin. But we'll be looking into that in our next exciting episode. I want to thank you for watching. Of course, I'm Erik Malkavian as the stranger in the Outer World. It's a Spacer's Choice Edition. We are investigating the Peril on Gorgon. We know what it's about now. It's all about Adreno time. We're going to go see that lady and shut it down for good. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. Good night.